Welcome people into another episode of Raw Real and Wise podcast. Today let's discuss about how you are reading wrong all the time. So how can you read better and remember more what you have read? So let's get started. First, let's talk about the problem with the most people read. Reading too fast or just reading words without thinking about them makes it hard to remember what you read. Just ऊपर ऊपर से पढ़ना किसी भी चीज़ को, इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आपको वो चीज़ समझ आ गई है। इसका ये मतलब आपने शब्द पढ़ लिए पर आपको उनका अभी मतलब समझ नहीं आया है। Instead, you read with a purpose. Before you start a book, think about what you want to learn from it. You have listened this quote now. When why is clear, then how is easy. That's a thing also applies here. You have to think and ask yourself why you are reading this book. So this helps to focus on the important parts and skip the rest. Next thing we have to do is we picked up a book after thinking of why, and next thing is to build a skeleton of the book. Skim through the table of contents given in the book, chapter headings, to get an idea about what this book is about. This way you can find the most important sections quickly. And one thing I want to add is like you can also read summaries by other people that are on the internet, so many summaries, to get a brief info about what the book is and get the keep idea of the book. So you will say to me like, what's the benefit of why I want to read the book by myself? That's I get a spoiler type of thing in front of me. That's bullshit. But that's not. First you tell me, are you reading for entertainment or getting some value so you can improve your life or your anything in your systems or any work you do? Overall, you want your overall improvement. Is this the why of reading book or just for internet entertainment purpose? If your aim is to for entertainment purpose, just go and read by cover to cover. Yeah, some books must be read cover to cover, but many are not. Many are not in this category. So there are three levels of reading. Three levels are first active reading, passive reading, and applied reading. So what is passive reading? Passive reading means I just told you just reading the words of the book. And active reading comes when you're thinking about what you read and seeing if it makes sense or not, if it usable, actionable or not. And applied reading means using what you have read in your real life, applying those skills and those things that are taught and given in the book to make your life more better. So here are the some tips for reading better. And I would give you 4 tips. Like first, be selective. Second, engage with your brain. Third is take notes. And fourth is review and reflect. Only read the parts that are important to you. You have to be selective while reading. Just read the important things that are into the book that are more actionable and give you some value to you. Read that part more deeply. Engage your brain. Think about what you are reading and how it connects to what you know. Like you have some information pre-read of this book. Match how this book relates and coordinates with all past information you have, and think about what you are reading. That's the thing. And about taking notes, write down the most important points to help you remember. Like you may use some Notion page, or you may easiest thing is just take a pen and write in the front cover page that's blank, and in the last or the books last 2 pages are blank. In the most of books, I think you can write there. And so the core idea is to be clear about why you are reading. The thing is, why you are reading is the important thing. And choose the important parts and think about what you read. This way, you will learn more, remember more. And I wanna end up this with this note that reading is not just about finishing books. Reading is not about just finishing books. It is about learning from them. Reading is not about just finishing books. It is about learning from them. Use these tips to make your reading effective, more useful, and worthy. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening till here. So that's enough for today. Let's meet in another episode of Raw Real and Wise podcast. Till then, peace out.